Hola everyone. Oh my goodness. So long story short as I can make it, Elijah Burke. Me and Elijah Burke go way back, and the first moment I remember really connecting with Elijah was over this movie we both love called The Color Purple. Now, not a lot of people can say The Color Purple is one of their favorite movies. It's an intense movie, it's an amazing movie. And there's this whole sequence in, not sequence, but there's a whole scene in the movie where Shug Avery is singing to Miss Celie the Miss Celie blues. And so I would often, and it's the song, in the lyrics she says sister, like that's the whole thing, like sister, you've been on my mind. That's like the whole thing. So I would go up to Elijah and I'd be like, brother, you've been on my mind. So like that's been our whole thing, that's our thing. And so I just have been thinking about Elijah so much lately, so much so that like I've thought I've seen him a couple times. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, I'm like, is that Elijah? Is he in California? And then like, it's not him. It's just weird. So I made a little video. It's not perfect. Maybe next time I'll nail it, but it's early. I'm still working on my coffee. It is what it is. So I just recorded that right now. But anyways, I'm feeling better. Thank you guys for all your wonderful positive vibes, prayers, everything. I still have my moments where I definitely have my breakdowns. I'm gonna try not to do it in this video. And so something I'm not ready to look at yet is the week of Ethel's passing. I did vlog some stuff, but maybe next week I'll have it up, maybe. If not, it's coming. But what I did see is there was a good chunk of my previous vlog that I accidentally left out because it was on a different memory card. So here's a little bit of that, and I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I got butterflies. Awesome. Yeah, the hair looks nice and shiny on the light. Whatever you think.
Yeah, I might get some like hip length or...
How's that silver turning out?
It looks great.
It's bright, but you know what? So it'll look like she's in a spotlight.
Yeah.
Your hair is parted there. I'll see more of your face. Okay. Now, I wonder if it's going to go full wide. I can always crop it.
Sit.
You want to try to have him sit next to Danny?
Come here. Sit. Sit. Okay. I want you to face this way. Sit. Here, I'll give you. Okay, here's a little treat. Oh, I can't break it. All right, ready?
Oh!
Over here, Boogie.
Wow, it's not that kind of shoot, Boogie.
Oh. Okay, he's sitting the wrong way. Okay, come over here. Okay, sit. Stay. No.
No.
Stay. He's gonna over there. Does that work? Stay. Don't sit. Stay. Good boy. Sit.
Oh, I don't know why I did that.
Sit. Wait.
Oh, she doesn't want it.
Okay.
Oh.
I wonder if the flash is freaking her out.
It's okay.
I'm just going to go tight. Can you come a
You
little,
should see my
little
surf.
more towards me? Okay, and
They just made it a
a
scratch.
half a step to your right.
What are you guys talking about?
What are you guys talking about?
Okay, actually,
Here, boy. Come here.
so you want to just dance and I'll capture
Okay.
you?
This way.
Yeah.
Strong legs.
Sliding. I need to put some dry hands on her.
Actually, it's pretty dramatic with the flash not going
Oh,
off.
let's see.
You know what? You
That
know,
looks awesome.
you know something? Let's do a few.
Oh, I was recording it. One of my biggest regrets in that whole thing is, and in the vlog before, is I didn't really get that much with Ethel. I actually took some really fun pictures with Fred and with the stripper pole and everything. They're really fun. They're coming soon, trust me. But I remember just kind of leaving her alone because she just seemed like she didn't feel good. And now it totally makes sense. Like that was Ethel's last like real outing before she passed, you know. It seemed after that, she just kept getting worse and worse, and you know, to where she was just going to work with Danielle all the time. And it's weird. It's like during the day I was getting used to her not being here, so I almost wonder if that's why in the evening I have more breakdowns, because like right now, if she hadn't passed, she would have went to work with Danielle and it would have been me and Fred all day. And that's the other thing too, is like I have like in the last like month or so lots of footage of just like me and Fred, and not so much of Ethel, because when I'm filming or shooting, usually it's like when Danielle's at work. But then it's like kind of like creepy that like that's just how it worked out. But anyway, I'm not gonna cry. Now, something that I get asked about here and there, but I just never really I don't name names, and I'm still not going to. It's not rocket science when you put it together, like what I'm talking about, but whatever. I'm just saying for the record, I don't name names because I'm not trying to be ugly. This is just my truth. So recently I was asked by this gal I become online buddies with, Metal Mamacita. And she and I were going back and forth, and she had asked me why I got kicked out of the last wrestling school that I like was full on going to. After I got kicked out, I went to a couple training elsewhere, but like nothing was consistent. And I just wanted to touch on that a little bit because I do get asked that often. And here's what happened. So long story as short as I can make it, many years ago, like before WWE, one of the owners of the school I went to that I got kicked out of, I was friends with them, and there was an incident back then that made me go, wow, this person really isn't my friend, are they? And I think it's one of those things where like enough time went by that I just like never brought it up when I moved back to California from Kentucky and started to like slowly like become friends with them again. And I don't regret it because I meant my part of the friendship. I'm not saying that they didn't mean theirs either. I just totally understand that this is like their issue, not mine. But the thing is it's really hurtful because it goes way back to like before getting kicked out of a wrestling school. It goes back to, I really thought that I was tighter, I guess, with this person than I was, a story of my life. And when I came back, it was more like, okay, I really don't care that like they sucked as a friend before, or maybe aren't even really my friend, I'm not sure. But I liked this person, I love this person. So I'm just like not gonna bring it up because I'm not gonna make it awkward. I didn't wanna make it awkward and be like, hey, you know what, back in the day, this really hurt me. So I just like let it go, I guess is what I'm saying. So before training, you know, I would go and just like get my mind right, medicate, just like whatever. And in my mind, I was thinking that I was hanging out with my homie. I thought that like I was hanging out with the homie. I don't know. That's just where my mind was. And there were times that like at that time I was like really broke. Like it was so hard. Danielle and I were sharing that studio apartment with the Mertzes. And when I could, I would bring, you know, some medication from home. Now at that time too, I was so broke that that's when Spice was around. So I was smoking Spice a lot because it was cheaper, which it's not good. I got addicted to it. It was terrible. A different vlog. But so when I actually had some and it wasn't Spice, I would bring it over to the training and be like, oh, you know, here. And they'd be like, oh no, don't worry about it. So I'm training there for a while, whatever. Everything's awesome because I was taking this lucha class, Los Luchas, shout out to them. And it didn't only help me as far as being a wrestler, but it just helped me as being a better version of me. I was doing things that I just never thought in a million years I can do with confidence. And there was just different situations where I really applied what I gained from those classes. Again, not just the wrestling part. Like that's almost just like the tip of the iceberg. It was everything that came with it. It was so amazing. It was, so I was just like, yes, dude, this is what's up, right? Then I had a little bit of a falling out with a couple of the students because at the time, I mean, not to bring up old stuff, but just to fill in some blanks, I had a boyfriend and he cheated on me. And it was one of those things where like everyone knew except me, you know? So these students that were in this class, I thought I had become friends with them as well. I would go to like Vegas and carpool with them, or to Hood Slam up Northern California. So we're going on these road trips, and that's like what I signed up for in wrestling. Yes, the performance part has a huge part of it, but what made me just like know that that was for me was like the road trips, you know, connecting with people. That's what I like, that's what like kept me in, you know what I mean? So I thought they were my friends, not just people that I worked with or trained with. I thought they were my friends. And after I broke up with that boyfriend, they like stayed friends with him. And the only reason why they knew him was because of me. So I brought that up to one of them. And the guy was like, Shelly, it's just wrestling. And I was like, oh my gosh. And that's when I realized they are not my friend. I, again, took it to heart. So I was in a really bad mood and I came to training, and we would do these things where we would pair up to do drills. And one of the guys, I was like, oh, you're going to be my partner today. I was like, because you know what? It's only wrestling. Let's go. And he wouldn't pair up with me, and him and the other guy paired up and just ignored me. So when I was asked not to come back, one of the owners of the school told me that I was very negative, that nobody liked me, and the only reason why they put up with me was out of respect for the owners, that all I do is, you know, take advantage of them, like smoking their medicine and stuff like that. And I was like, wait, what? And so I hit up Los Luchas and they were like, wait, you got kicked out? What? And then they told me some really cool stuff that they had no reason to say it. I believed them. And it wasn't like they were throwing the school under the bus or anything. They were just like, well, just so you know, like, because I was pretty vague with them about like what was said. I just was like, oh yeah, I got kicked out. And they were just like, you know, you added so much to the class, like your energy, we're gonna miss you. So like everything that I was told, I was like, oh, it's just you are like doing that weird thing that you did many years ago again, because I remember this feeling. And then because these other guys feel like they don't like that I told them that like they're shitty friends. Maybe they're like, bitch, I was never your friend. Fair enough. So it's just crazy though, because like as time went on, and it really hurt me because again, it wasn't just about wrestling training. It was about going to that Los Luchas class and what it did for my soul. And it depressed me heavily. And not to have that therapy anymore really like, it was very draining on my soul. But it's fine. Like I had to go through that. And when I was talking to Metal Mamacita, she was like, you know, it sucks that you got kicked out, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you know what though? It's fine though, because it worked out. Like obviously I wasn't vibing with some of the people there. So what are you gonna do? And then it's like, you know, that was really the Kickstarter of me wanting to retire. So it's almost like I was being forced, because at that point, like up until going to the Los Luchas, I was like, maybe I don't want to do wrestling anymore. But then when I started going to Los Luchas, I was like, yes, I do. So I feel like it was like life's way of being like, wrestling doesn't want you anymore. Like, take a hint. Because I just couldn't find any other place that I felt the same as far as the training went. I even thought like, can I find a ring and have Los Luchas privately train me with like a couple other people? But the reason why I'm talking about it now, and I haven't talked about it before, is because before I was super still hurt and affected by it. But for about like, I'd say a solid 2 years now, I've like just seen all the positives in it. And so that's why like I'm able to talk about it and not get filled with emotion or like cry. I thought she was my friend. Like, you know, and it's fine. Like I had to go through all of that. And I guess that's the point of me saying this. It isn't to just be like all cheese man. It's like, it's about when you're going through something, people, and you feel, especially if you feel rejected by something that you've worked so hard for, even if it's just like a friendship, a romance, a co-worker relationship, a career, whatever, it can apply to anything. I just want you to know that it sucks. Feel all the emotions, but don't stay too stuck in the negative, because once you start seeing the positive and why those connections or that certain thing didn't work out, that's when you can really free yourself and see that something else was meant. You know what I mean? And point in case, I many years ago did this, I can't even, I was gonna say the year, but I can't even remember what year, did a pilot in Vegas, and it was a court show where Oscar Goodman, the mayor of Vegas, I don't think he is anymore, maybe he is, or his wife is now, I think. Anyways, it was a court show where the whole thing was like a court show, but like he had a martini glass, and then I was a sexy bailiff, there were showgirls, it was in front of a live audience. It was really awesome, and everyone kept saying, we don't know why it didn't get picked up. We don't know why it didn't get picked up, because it was so close, and if it would have gotten picked up, Danielle, me, and the Mertzes would have moved to Vegas and had a residency there, and that would have been my job until like whatever. If that would have happened, I wouldn't be standing right here in this apartment that's super big, so much space, in a part of the town I've never thought I can live in, with people in my life that would never be in my life if that worked out. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, so duh, I totally left this part out. So if you wait to the end of my little Shelly's vlog, you're gonna see a photo. Now that photo, if you remember, I used it in my last vlog when Danielle and I went to Stonecutters, and we went to a Mexican restaurant after, and I was going, who do you like better, me or Mrs. Merriweather? And what that is, it's the whole bit on I Love Lucy. When, didn't I record this? Oh my goodness, I think that there's, hold on, did I already record this? You know, people can think like whatever, but I just wanted to share something that happened. So I finally got motivation to edit a vlog, because I realized when I post my last vlog on YouTube that there was a part of it that I missed that was from the shoot I did with Jeff Miller, me and Danielle and Liz Lightspeed. And when I saw that it was on another memory card, I was like, okay, I can make this easy. I can just do a little intro and then do that. So the last time I edit my vlog, I did this bit from I Love Lucy. It's called the Tilly bit. And because I had that in my last vlog, this just popped up. Now, the reason why it makes me emotional is because Ethel was alive when I put that vlog out. When I did the Tilly bit, she was alive. And here I finally go to edit my vlog. She's no longer of this universe. And there's that, like, it's just, I think that's just life's way of just kind of giving you a hug, you know? So I hope you guys can take a little something from this, and I don't know, just sending you guys positive vibes into your weekend, the rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching my channel. I'm gonna have some more videos for you soon. This week was kind of slow because I had some backed up work from like last week, just really missing because of the whole situation here at the house. Just be safe, stay sane, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm Shelly from Cali. I messed up already. Until next time, I'm Shelly from Cali, and I'll be smelling you later. Adios.